Today we have to be happy because we have a new package. It's the first time we're going to test a robot that plays chess. We're going to test it, we're going to open it for the first time. I still don't know how it works. We'll see it all together and see if it's worth getting or not. It looks really good, and we'll see if it lives up to expectations. So let's get started. First of all, friends, we see that it comes with a carrying case. I'm going to take it out of here so you can see it really well. Look, pay close attention. With a case well protected on both sides, okay? And what I see at first glance is that it's going to be very easy to transport in case we want to take it, for example, on a trip, in case we want to transport it anywhere. This is the first thing that catches our attention, right? It's a super portable, super simple case, okay? And it seems like there's nothing else, it's just this. The robot part must be inside. So what we're going to do is open it up to see exactly what it contains. It's very simple to open, as we're seeing, 2 little tabs, and we'll open it exactly like this. Alright, well, I'll leave it centered here to see exactly what it comes with. And we see that it comes with, well, some instructions, okay. Some white pieces, some black pieces. Well, obviously, forgive me, I'm dodging the camera a bit here and having some trouble, but, well, you see it, right? Some white pieces, some black pieces, and exactly the robot, right? This robot that comes with a little plastic film, which we're going to connect now to see how it works. What I'm seeing, right? From what I've been able to check before starting is that I think this robot is going to have some very good and very easy to use features to train certain aspects of the game. Let's check it out. The case itself is the board, so we're going to place it right here in front so we can set up the pieces and place the robot. Yeah, it doesn't weigh much. I think this robot just connects right here. I like testing it out. Look, it connected perfectly as if it were a magnet, okay? Now, when I connect it, I think it's going to lift up and it won't look very good, so I'm going to find a good angle. Perfect. From here, it'll look perfect. Super simple mechanism, just 2 buttons. You'll see that, from what I've been able to verify, it's a very simple chess set to use and very effective. We'll start by hitting the, let's say, connect button, right? We just press it once and it connects. As you can see, the robotic arm is already rising, and this is our robot friend that we're going to train with, let's say, that we're going to play with, whatever you want, right? It waves at us and whatever you want. And then this button, do you know what it's for? To choose the level you want the robot to have. It's configured to have 8 levels. The first one, I think it has a little over 1,000 ELO, let's say, and the last one has over 3,000 ELO. In other words, if we want to train in the strongest way in the world, let's say that at the maximum level, Magnus Carlsen isn't able to beat it. Now, we'll see. I'm going to explain the use I see for this robot, because I think that for training certain phases of the game, it's going to be really interesting. Let's look at the pieces, okay? As you can see here, one by one, they are such super interesting pieces. They have a magnet right on top, because if I'm not mistaken, the robot moves the pieces by picking them up with a magnet, right? And now I'm going to place the pieces one by one, like this, and so you don't have to watch it. I'll just skip ahead directly to the board already set up. Well then, we have all the pieces set up now. Something that really caught my attention and that I liked is this color, right? The black pieces, well, black, so to speak, because they're actually brown, remind me of milk chocolate. But anyway, they're very pleasant. I really liked it, you know? Like this mushroom that appears here, the bishop, right? This very authentic knight. Now, I'll show you the most interesting part of this chess set. First, what level should we choose? Whichever one you want. And how do you choose it? By pressing this button, we hold it down, and as you can see on the little screen, the level appears. The more times you press it, a higher level will come up. Level 1, level 2. For example, let's leave it on level 2. We leave it for a moment without pressing anything, and level 2 is now set. And how do we play? It's that simple, folks. We make whatever move we want and press the button, just like hitting the clock. And now what the robot does is, this level 2 robot is going to play the game against us. Whatever position we set on the board and press the button here, it will play the best move it considers according to its level at that moment, right? Let's say, come on, I'm going to try to make a capture to see exactly how this robot moves. For example, I think it's going to capture my pawn with the queen. Let's see how it performs a piece capture. Well, since we set it to level 2, it doesn't make the best move, but rather it made a move that really isn't very good. I made another move to see if now it manages to capture a pawn of mine. What I've done is capture here now. I traded pieces, that's all. Will it capture or not? I can't believe it. Let's see if this is the robot that never captures. Keep in mind that it's on level 2 out of 8, okay? It's at a very weak level and it really doesn't make the best moves by a long shot. Depending on your level, it might work out great. Robot, make a capture so we can see how you do it. I'm intrigued. Look, it's doing it. First, it captures our piece, places it over there, and now I suppose it has to take its own, right? And place it on that spot. There it is. It captures my bishop. No, the truth is it's very precise and very entertaining, huh? Friends, for me, the strong point of this robot, I'm going to show you. First of all, you should know that you can connect it to your computer, to your phone, to your iPad, tablet, whatever you want, okay? I, for example, have already just downloaded the application. You can see it here, okay? It's a very simple application that comes with the robot. And the good thing about it is that, for example, I'm just going to make this up, okay? I want to practice, okay? Checkmate, for instance. I'm going to say something very simple. Let's assume I'm not very skilled and I have a hard time delivering checkmate with a king and rook against a king. Sure, it might be that many of you can deliver checkmate in no time, but I can say, I really struggle with it and I want to practice it, right? Well, for example, I come here, I come to the application, right? And simply, well, I say, I want you to be as good as possible. I want you to be an expert. I want white to play, unlimited time, and I hit start game. It already recognizes how we have the pieces, and we can tell it exactly, well, come on, move robot. Let's see if I'm capable at checkmating you here. And as you can see, we can practice whatever we want, right? It moved the king, and here what we're practicing is the rook versus king endgame. But you can make up whatever position you want. No, ChessTeacher, I'm at a higher level now and I want to practice. For example, how to win an endgame where I want to create a passed pawn. In this case, how do you create a passed pawn with the pawn that has no rival? So I have to advance this first. For example, all of you who are students at the academy, huh? You want to practice something you've seen in class, you put it here and simply try to practice it and improve, without a doubt, your skills, right? No, ChessTeacher, it really is an impressive robot, let's be honest. They have AI that's out of this world, so we can progress quickly now. Plus, you don't need anyone else. You can play by yourself and practice for as many hours as you want. Chester, this must cost thousands of dollars. Well, this is the best news. What surprised me the most is the price. Normally, these robots are extremely expensive, costing thousands of dollars, right? But this robot is around 300 and something. That is, believe me, spectacular. And on top of that, of course, whenever I negotiate with someone who sends me a product, I negotiate a discount for all those followers who want to purchase it. Because I know there are many of you, since you are enthusiasts like me, well, I've managed to get a discount code, okay, for all of you, which is not only well priced, but if you use the discount code ChessTeacher, well, of course, you get an extra discount, right? An extra discount, an even better price. I'm going to leave the link for you to get it right down here in the description. Is it really worth it? For me, yes, absolutely. Why? Because it allows me to study and practice thousands and millions and infinite positions at whatever level one want. I can keep progressing and I'll never finish it because it goes up to 3,000 ELO, and nobody in the world has 3,000 ELO. And on top of that, it's portable and super portable because everything folds up inside the case and we can take it wherever we want. Highly recommended. I'm going to leave it for you down here in the description. Every day they send us more spectacular things. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. I found it fascinating. And of course, we'll see each other in the next video, friends. Bye.